All right, how you doing? Brian Howard here, BKH Credit Group and bkhcreditgroup.com. And we're going to do a quick video here today. And what I want to do is I want to answer a very common question. Okay, because let's face it. I mean, when a business owner calls me up and they're inquiring about business credit, what they want to know is they want to know how can they get money, right? They want cash, liquid money, whether it be lines of credit or whether it be a business loan, and they want this money with no PG. And so what they're inquiring about is they're trying to crack the code to try to figure out, okay, what exactly is it that I need to have in place in order to get money for my business, right? Such as a line of credit or a loan that's not linked to me personally, but just built on the strength of the business. So I'm going to dissect that for you in this quick video. I'm going to dissect what it takes to get a line of credit or a business loan for your business that's not linked to you personally. Okay, take your pen and pass out. I'll try to be real quick. We just have a couple of things that we need to go over. Okay, first off, number one, if I want to get a line of credit for my business that's not linked to me personally, and I'm going strictly off the strength of my business, there's some key things that I need to have in place. Number one, my business needs to be in lender compliance. Okay, what is lender compliance? If you've ever watched any of my past videos, then you kind of have an idea of what lender compliance is. Lender compliance is having, some type of corporation or LLC for your business, some type of website, some type of true business address, a business phone numbers, amongst other things. Those are just a few of the actual 20 things that you need to have in place. Okay, you need to surpass the lender's 20-point credibility check. You must be in compliance, credibility or compliance, compliance check or credibility check. You're here referred to as they're one and the same, credibility and compliance. So you want to have a credible or a compliant business set up in the eyes of the lender, not in your eyes, not in my eyes, but in the eyes of the lender. So we want to have a lender compliant business. Okay, now that we have a lender compliant business, the next thing we need to do is we need to establish a paydex score of at least 70. No, you don't have to have an 80. 80 is preferred, but you need to establish a paydex score of at least 80 with Dun and Bradstreet. I'm sorry, of at least 70. 80 preferred, but at least 70. Okay. Now, once we have a paydex score established with Dun and Bradstreet, we also need to have credit files open with Experian and Equifax small business. Okay, that's very key. You don't just want a credit file with Dun and Bradstreet. You also want a credit file with Experian and Dun and Bradstreet. Why is that important? Because almost all credit cards and all lines of credit, they actually primarily check your Experian and your Equifax file. Okay, and those are typically where those accounts are reported, because as you know, Dun and Bradstreet only reports vendor accounts and trade references, if you didn't know that. And in some cases they'll report some credit cards, but primarily vendor accounts and trade references. The line of credits and the credit cards are reported with Business Experian and Small Business Equifax. So we want to have that 70 or above paydex score. We want to have the open files with Experian and Equifax. Now that we've got that out the way, now we must establish, in addition to the score, because you could get the score with only 3 or 4 accounts, but in order to get your business line of credit, no PG ready, you need to have at least 10 trade accounts reporting across all 3 bureaus, a total of 10. So we need 10 accounts or more reporting across all 3 bureaus. Okay, so where are we so far? We're lender compliant. We've got our lender compliance. We've established our Dun and Bradstreet with a 70 or above, and we've opened files with Experian and Business Equifax. Now, what's the next thing that you got to have? The next thing that you have to have is you have to have a low 5 or higher bank rating. Okay, so you have to ask Brian, what is a low 5 or higher bank rating? A low 5 or higher bank rating is basically says that at the end of the month you have at least $10,000 remaining balance in your bank account. That's very, very key. See, your bank rating is actually like your credit score for your business. That's what your bank rating is. Your bank rating is a credit score for your business. So based on the month ending balance, not how much money goes through your account during the month, it's what you have left over. So based on the remaining balance that you have left over at the end of the month, or that average monthly balance, that little thing that you see at the bottom of your statement is different on different banks. Some say average monthly, some say month ending, but you want to have at least $10,000 in your bank account so you can have at least a low 5 bank rating with the bank. Okay, so we need to be lender compliant. We need to have our scores 70 or above, and we need to have accounts with all three bureaus. We need to have something reporting with Experian and Equifax. We need to have our low 5 bank rating, and we need to have a minimum of 10 trade accounts or more. And based on that criteria right there that I just broke down for you, we have been able to successfully offer businesses lines of credit and small business loans with no PG. Now, here's the beauty of it. When you sign up for our program, we show you, guide you, coach you, and help you into accomplishing all these things in order. Okay, so if that's something you're interested in, and obviously reach out to me. But this video was really for educational purposes only. So if you want that line of credit with no PG, or you want that small business loan with no PG based on the strength of your credit file, then that's the criteria that you want to follow. And I give it to you again: a lender compliant business, a business score 70 above with accounts across all three business bureaus, a low bank 5 rating, and at least 10 trade accounts or more reporting on your business credit profile. Okay, all right, I took up about 7.5 minutes of your time. This is Brian Howard signing out for BKH Credit Group. Thank you.